Oh shit. Hi, it's been 1 whole year since... No, wait. 1 whole year has passed. Wait, does that even sound loud? Whatever, I haven't seen you since last year. Yeah, we got the joke out of the way. That's alright. So... a fun little story about peppers and bells, because I am a man of my word, but that does not make me a man of infallibility. So after Padoru, put in his order, I kind of realized that, I should probably give a good look-see to figure out what's up with bell peppers, and to my aghast shock, and nothing else, nothing less, I learned that bell peppers are not actually in the game, which explains his reticence to putting in the order. However, there was one very, very simple solution kind of staring me in the face, and that was the fact that, I can just get the fucking mod for it. And I did. And that's all well and good. Now, the problem with that is that they're not going to spawn on, without newly generated areas, or, I can still buy it from agriculture traders with all the money I don't have, as well as the, what are they called? Come on, brain. As well as get them from, cracked seed vessels. It's still going to be a fair bit difficult. But, the funny thing is, the whole point of this game is that nothing comes easy. Nothing that's worth doing, at least. And, since I have said that I want this to be also a way for, fans to feel like you have a bit more of an interaction, yeah, I mean, you can put two and two together. So, yeah. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Right. In other news, because I keep getting messages. This might be a bit of a what can we call it? What's the word? What's the word? Mood shift? Lurch? Let's call it a lurch. That's an appropriate word. From last week. I'm sorry if people were bummed, but I have generally tried to keep, very honest with both myself and you all. And I'm not gonna keep banging on about the dog situation, because I don't mean to milk it. But it is also something important for me, as well as for how I approach stuff for even the channel. Hey, Timur. But the flip side is that I've adopted a new dog. We're still kind of figuring stuff out, but basically my cousin had found herself with a pack of 8 whole different dogs, each with their own needs. And this one fellow is a very, very, very needy dog. He, even with me, ever since I brought him home Friday, he's been fucking glued to my side. He genuinely gets upset if I, for any reason, leave him alone for too long. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Are you still active? No, the bees don't seem to be spreading too quickly. What did I get rotten in my inventory? No matter. Why do I seem to have forgotten how to play this game? Anyways, so with that, I have found myself caring for what I very quickly learned is quite possibly the neediest single dog I have ever known. Because, holy shit, this dog is weird. It genuinely feels like he might be perfectly fine with just living the rest of his life in my room under my desk, because that's just like he decided that's his spot. All right, let me just stack my shit real quick. But yeah, hold on. I just realized, have I mentioned the whatchamacallit, the bell pepper thing? Because I feel like I might have forgotten to. Okay, do I have any storage here? I do not. Well, the plan is that I'm gonna make the old home into a storage depot. But yeah, anyways, so considering all that, you know, I looked into the deal with what's it called? Bell peppers, and I very quickly learned that apparently bell peppers are not like actually in the game. So because of that, okay, let me see. Can I like? Yeah, there we go. So because of that, I am going to, or either I have like added a mod, and I'll be able, yeah, I did mention that, I'll be able to find them as we go. Sorry, this is going to be probably one of the, like, stupidest things, but I actually fell on my fucking head. Like, right before the stream, I was, walking, oh shit. I was walking the dog through the forest, and it snowed. And part of the, what's it called? No, fertility, okay, these are medium fertility placed, okay. And there's a portion of the forest floor that has just become literal fucking ice slope, literal fucking ice slope. And I thought, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna, you mean in game? Hold on, let me just pull it up. So I have, I think 9 months. Yeah, I'm certain. So that makes it 24 times 9. That's 240, 216, 216. Plus, hold on. So the new January, February, March, 27. That's 27. 2016 plus 27. That's 243 days. Alright, let's see. What else? But, yeah. You know, one weird thing that I've noticed. So... I wear glasses. And when I made eyewear... and when I got this new pair, oh wait, I'm gonna need to actually go pick up a new pie. And when I made the, whatchamacallit, this new pair, I ordered them with, like, you know, blue light filter. And this is where shit gets funny, because, you know, I spend a lot of time on the PC, so obviously it's best for myself. And that's all well and good. Problem is, it seemed like, okay, let's see, do I have any that seems to be going bad more quickly? No, okay, I'm just gonna go with the vegetable pies. I don't think I have... But I might need dairy, but yeah, no specific nutritional needs. So like I said, I went for a blue light filter, and I noticed it for the first time in like forever while I was walking Maurice through the forest. And the funny part about that is that I, like, Jillian had this moment of like, wait, why does, like, it look so much different without the glasses on? And then I remember, oh right, blue light filter, that makes a lot of sense. Problem is, though, if that is the case, then why do I not see any big difference when using my, whatchamacallit, my PC screen? Like, I'm, you know, while I'm gaming, I literally don't see any difference. Like, I'm right now just pulling up, putting down, pulling up, putting down the glasses, and there's... It's the same fucking thing. And honestly, the only explanation that I can come up with is it's just like actually no, the real explanation is probably that screens have gone like past the point of using blue light. Like there's basically native blue light filtering, and that's all fine and good, but it's not the most fun explanation. Also, you know. But yeah. That being said, oh no, it's normal. Like I don't really know. Actually, I do know why. Because water is blue. Like that's a fun fact. The like seas aren't blue because they reflect the sky. They're blue because water is blue. I actually have no idea precisely what part of it makes it blue, but it does. And because of that, you have like, for example, animals at the polar circle do actually need to develop strong, like, basically light filter, I guess, so as to prevent like retinal damage from blue light, or just light in general, because it like, affects a lot. But anyways, point is, the one time you have like a strong blue light would be, you know, when there's a lot of snow around, which in turn means that this would be the only time that I would actually be able to notice that, oh wait, right, I do have a filter built into the lenses. But yeah, that it was a bit of a moment. I didn't even realize I actually got all of my heavy backpacks. Alright! You know, I should get around one of these days and actually, like, adding, you know, to mention... What do we... 35% chance. That'd be fun. You will receive 13%. Should I? Do I want to go with this? What do I want to use this for? You know, I'm gonna go with charcoal burner. I want to make the most out of that coal pit. Hold on, actually, is snow blindness an actual thing? Because I don't know. I've never heard about it. I'm gonna look it up. Snow blindness. Oh, wow, that's an actual term. Okay, so there is a condition that's caused by being exposed to ultraviolet radiation called photokeratitis, which, I mean, photo comes from light. Keratitis is probably something to the effect of, makes me think of keratin, so it's probably something like your body like creating callus-like things, you know, like basically hardening a surface or whatever, which in this case would probably be like a retina. But wow, that's a new term that I've learned. I've never heard of it. Though it does make sense, because, like, snow blindness sounds like a specific phenomenon that would occur while, you know, you're someone who lives in, like, perpetually snowy areas, or, like, areas with a fair bit of snowness. I, you know, I joked about, like, falling on my head. Because, no, like, I genuinely did fall, but it was, like, a small fall, and... I've done my sportings in my youth, so I, you know, didn't feel like I got too injured, but I have actually. And now I'm just gonna slowly become like a gibbering oaf. That'd be tragic. Knock on wood. But yeah. You know, I was watching a video earlier today. It was dude talking about, basically it was one of those like what your ex tells about you, and in this case X was like dog breed of choice. And it was all like well and good until he got to the whatchamacallit, the fucking yappers, you know, the small dogs. And here's the thing, right? Because there's a harsh truth to learn about that. Um, if you are like not actually familiar with you know, taking care of dogs, and you're just like a casual dog owner, and the dog that you bought was that you got for yourself, you actively chose a toy breed. um yeah, you're probably not a good dog owner. I'm sorry. Okay, no, that's way too harsh. That's not what I mean to say. But there is like, here's the thing. Small dogs, people usually buy them, and then they care fuck all for them. That's why they have the stereotype of like being highly aggressive, because basically, the thing with small dogs is that there's a stereotype that they're, you know, highly aggressive, because the simple reality is that those poor things are fucking nervous wrecks, because they're treated as like, you know, just kind of there. They're basically just discounted because you can just like pick them up and put them around and move them around and do whatever you want with them. Like, you don't need to acknowledge their agency if you don't care to. And that's a problem, because people, even they don't even realize that this is what they're doing. They just pick the poor things up and keep them away from like danger, not realizing that you know, they're inciting the danger. And they're not gonna correct them because, okay, bogey little puppy, why you be mean to little puppy? Um, but generally, it's just no, I don't like it. And again, you need to take care of like, people will often buy. This happens with both puppies and little. Actually, I'm realizing now, there's a very good chance that the only reason why irresponsible owners tend to have like small dogs remaining around is because the ones that would grow big enough to be actual, you know, to actually need to be cared for, usually get thrown out the moment they stop being a cute little puppy, because that's just the kind of people some people are. Because I was genuinely considering as an option, the next dog that I'll be adopting, to just kind of wait a while after Christmas and hit up the dog pound to see whichever dogs are like, you know, the basically Christmas rejects. Because, like, people just, I can't stand it, man. There's a few things that piss me off, and it's treating another living being, like it's a toy, like it's just a thing, that just drives me up the fucking wall. I don't know what is so hard for people to actually, you know, have the brain cells to rub together and realize, oh wait, this thing is living and breathing. Most dogs are cute. The only dogs that aren't cute is not by their own fault. Like, for example, you know, you have the brachycephalics, like those poor the dogs, like the pugs, you know. But yeah, with big dogs, it's usually a better deal, because like people who buy themselves, unless it's a golden retriever, but then those dogs generally just care for themselves, so they, you know, don't become a problem. But big dogs in general don't present the same problems as the smaller breeds, because they have like a built-in kind of filter for shitty owners, which is the fact that, you know, people know that they're gonna be big after some point. Like, they can't just ignore them and like drag them around and do whatever you want. Like the stereotype with the like elder lady being dragged around by a like comically larger dog. That's a penis. You know what? I'm gonna leave the penis tree alone. Yeah, I just realized. Penis tree? almost sounds like you could make a pun out of it because it's slightly homophonous with ministry. But anyways, that being said, actually, on the matter of owning cats, I have like considered that as an option a few times. But with cats, there is like one problem that I have. Like, I get along well with cats. They generally seem to like, you know, very quickly start to trust me and shit. But actually, like taking care of a cat is not something that I'll do, like adopting one, because cats are. Oh shit! There's a bone pile. Do I have bones on me? No, I don't. But I'll need to remember to get them back. Because, like, I genuinely just don't like the idea of having an animal that, like, you know, shits in the house that it lives in. And again, it's not about, like, the cat itself, it's about, like, how, you know, you generally, like, take care of cats. And not all cats are good with, like, being walked, and I definitely can't do cat walking here unless I have, like, a Maine Coon or something, because even, like, just the dog owners near here are so fucking stupid. Like, Jesus Christ. There are people here who just genuinely don't know how to take care of their dogs. And, where was I going? Right. Honestly, just kind of it. And because of that, I'm not ever going to, like, adopt a cat unless I, like, I don't know, move to a, like, you know, actual house with a nice backyard and stuff like that. Again, it's nothing to do with the cats. It's just the way that, you know, basically the way that a cookie crumbles. Okay, there we go. And, yeah. I'm reminded when I was a kid, I really, really wanted crabs as my pets. I have no idea why. Because I'm gonna be real. I am happy for people who are happy with their snake pets, right? Or their lizard pets. But I genuinely can't fathom having a pet that, like, actually you just don't really interact with, which is the simple reality of having a snake for your pet. Oh dear. Why does this keep happening? Not necessarily. There's a lot of cats that do enjoy, like, going outside. Now, whether they're equipped to deal with it or not is not something they seem to be concerning themselves with. But the fact still is that many cats do like being outside. But speaking of just staying at home forever, very much this Mr. Maurice. No, basically think about like a cat with about 1/10 of the energy. Because I have a friend who has snake pets, and that's very much like what he's grabs. Just like he'll just be chilling around, and just like here's thud, and he's like, "What the fuck did Hercules do this time?" Or was it Hercules? It was Hercules, I think. And it'll just be like his snake trying to like just get somewhere, and it just doesn't do it. Like generally, that's kind of it. Like, they're not going to do anything to you because they don't have a reason to. Like, lizards are a highly pragmatic sort. They'll just, you know, do what they need to survive and nothing more unless they feel threatened. And so long as, you know, you're not afraid. Ah, I fucking love parrots, but they have the same problem as cats where they, like, you know, shit in the home that they live in. And I just don't really like that. Oh, wow. But I do love that parrots are smart, like, especially African greys. You know, I just I don't know, there's something I find inherently comical about just a bird whose literal only role in existing is seemingly to cause chaos and mayhem. Like, I love the little things. It's just like it's kind of like a Malinois, but like at a slightly smaller scale than that. I love them, but I genuinely don't think I could offer one a good home, you know. But they are a really cool sword. I think, like, if I had to choose 100, wow, that must mean, did you whatchamacallit, adopt that one? Yeah, because I know they leave a long time. But my question is, wait, hold on, actually, because I think I might have misunderstood it. Are you saying that, like, from 5 birds you ended up with 100? Because that's why do I keep picking up these fucking things? Because I thought you were talking about age, because I know they can live for a very long time. And I was gonna ask, is that, like, if you have a 100-year-old, well, any pet, it genuinely must be like a family heirloom. But yeah. No, parrots are also really cool. Because there's literally not a single parrot that I've seen that isn't like a little fucking chaos machine. I mean, yeah, it probably gets, they probably did fetch a pretty penny. I'm... Oh, 100 birds, okay. I'm sorry to hear, it must have been quite a change to go from, like, a house full of birds to, like, literally, you know, or basically none. But, for what it's worth, I think it might have been better off for them. Because at the end of the day, when you have that many pets, you can only give so much attention, and I doubt that parrots are fine with, like, not getting attention, considering the amount of noise that they love to make. No, really. Do they not, like, do better when they have a owner that, like, can directly pay mind to the one bird? Or a couple of them. Because, I mean, that kind of feels intuitive to me, you know? Let me just make another round of stairs. Rope ladders are so fucking goated, man. Do they not need enrichment as well? Or do they just provide that for each other? I don't know, I'm always of a mind that, like, 100 of anything is a lot of something. After I break this axe, because I think it's gonna break first before I get anywhere close to completing the mega coal pit. Actually, considering the fact that, like, winter seems to be getting over, I should probably start gearing up for the archives. Do I want to capture a... Jesus, that feels like a bit claustrophobic for 100 animals, no? Because that's like, what, I'm picturing something like 3 meters tall, something like, I don't know, let's just pretend it's square and say, not square, circular? Whatever, like, 3 meters, sorry, 6 meters diameter. Wait, does that math out? No, it doesn't. 3 meters diameter. And, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that much space for like 100, you know, birds. And I'm picturing like, I should clarify, I'm picturing like the small ones, the treaty looking motherfuckers, you know? Not like actual big, like the African, big ones like the African grey. Still, that's a lot of animals to take care of. Were there any like 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide? Yeah, that feels like pretty narrow. That's 250 cubic feet, something like 80 meters. Hold on, something might not have mathed right. Let me just 5 divided by 3.33. That's that much. Okay, and then where is it? There we square this, and we times it by 10, and we divide it by 3.33. That's like 6 cubic meters. 6.77. Like 67 cubic centimeters per bird. Is my math right? No, it's not. Hold on. 0.67. That's basically 6.7 decimeters, I think. 67 decimeters. Okay, no, actually, let me just see. Cage. Sorry, bird cage size. 30 inches. That's 75 centimeters. You know what? I might have been wrong about that. It might be just slightly cramped because it's it says here 20 inches bird cage. That's about how many? 75 centimeters. And 75 centimeters would look like a rectangle. What the fuck? Yeah, it was probably fine. But still, it doesn't sound, you know, like that sounds like a small amount, right? Like I'm not tripping. Still, there must have been a lot of noise. Were you like housing them indoors or Wow, that must have been a fair bit of work. Was it like wire? Like just machined into wait, what? 303. Holy shit. These things are huge. But yeah, was it like wire that he fashioned into like the grates, or was it like I guess metallic bands that were bent into? Like it's still a lot of work. Holy shit. That must have been a lot of noise, right? Something is bumping into me. I might have murdered the only, like, non-aggressive wires and wood. Yeah, that makes sense. But still, that must have been, like... Because the funny thing is, if it were metallic bands, there must have been, like, a lot of effort. If it were, like, wires, I imagine that they needed to be quite tightly, I guess, wrapped one to another. Which in turn means that it must have been... Where are you going? Why are you running? Must have been like so much just menial work. But I mean, hell, you know, it's kind of the nature of owning an animal, right? Let alone 100. Man. You know, I have to wonder if I'm going to actually gear up with my, what's it called? With my plate when I go down into the fuck, I forgot the name. Oh well. You know, one problem that I have, and that I'm a bit concerned about, is that I might actually not have, like, I have, you know, I need to like start grinding up gears, but the problem is, oh Jesus Christ, would you stop interrupting me? Is this Apocalypse? No, it's Sai. Oh well, I'm gonna grind up some combat experience, because one of the mods that I'm using is XSkills. I generally think is like, I'm considering primitive survival has worms, and we're getting worms in the next update. We're gonna be like thrashing them out of the ground, I think. Oh Jesus Christ, can I get around to harvesting my loot? Why did it not take damage? What the fuck, where did that one come from? Well, I mean, you know, that's good. Keeps the brain active, right? Still, I have to wonder, like, what is, how's the game precisely going to do leveling? Because I do know that it is coming. I do know that, like, they say that it's part of the plan. Oh, the plan features, there we go. Okay, I heard something throwing something at me. Was it you? Alright. We are done for the moment. Wow. Okay, okay. I guess the game has decided, you know, you look lonely. Let me help that. Let me fix that. What is this? Pink bonnet. I'm pretty sure that's poisonous. Yep. Oh shit, very poisonous. I love the fact that, like, mushrooms are one of those things that are kind of ubiquitous in foraging. But... oh, fuck away. Can I put it down? No. Okay, how much health do I have? Eh, fuck it. I don't think it's interesting that I seem to take the damage over time instead of just, like, all at once. Huh. I know this one's safe. But yeah. Yeah, that is, those are certainly some interesting stains left by the penis tree. But yeah. I was thinking something and then I forgot what I was saying. Still, oh yeah, right. It's interesting to me that mushrooms seem to be like, you know, kind of the quintessential foraging food. And yet, most of the advice, like, normal people get for, like, regarding them is just don't. Just leave it to those who know. But then, like, if you actually need to, forage, then you're SOL, because, like, you have no fucking clue, you know, how to identify, the real, like, you know, the tasty treats compared to the deadly poisons. But then again, to be fair, I would 100% not, like, trust myself to, basically encourage, like, people I do not know of varying, like, intellectual capabilities on what to choose, because, I mean, we have more than enough cases in recent years of people just going like, I know how this thing works, I'm good with it. And then they were, in fact, not good with it. Okay, I want to dig these out. Kind of like make a flat plane here. And then kind of like build a, what's it called in English? Basically like a forestry space. So I'm just gonna be planting trees like in nights. Oh, I know. Actually, in real life, I wouldn't have the first clue how to get to it and where to, like, cut off. And I imagine it would be pretty difficult to, like, wash off, because you'd need to do it with at least, you know, clean water, if not safe water. But, yeah. In general, as far as I know, the safest choice for, like, non-educated people in survival situations is stuff like nuts. We you know, we even have a dig tree to help with that. And whatchamacallit, like small game. Which is really weird. Actually, even weirder considering the fact that from what I seem to recall, like small gamey animals, like for example rabbits, have a very bad habit of being not very good for your health. Because, you know. Let me just, wait, what's the recipe for these? Okay, just need a linen. And I don't have enough. Yeah, I'll have enough soon enough. But, yeah. Man, survival is one of those funny things that, like, I genuinely think I should get myself, like, find some free time for myself to actually start getting into some bushcrafting. It's because of this game, because it seems just, I don't know. I like simple technology that is just, like, ingenious in how it works with just what it needs to do, and nothing more. And that's just great, in my opinion. Alright, let's see. I should probably start something like here. Probably give it like 2 space. Should I give 3? I'm gonna give 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pick up some more horse ale then. 7 and 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should probably go for 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should probably put 1, 2, 3, 4. That was very much a miscount. I should probably just do this. That is true, but the problem is, for one, it'll be ugly, and for another, actually, that's just really it. But yeah, you're right. It would be way easier to put them like close by together, because then they'd get clipped. I didn't think of that. And I'm gonna like just go like this because I do like I'm probably not gonna be harvesting them at least this time around, or at least I'm hoping. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Because whatchamacallit, I'll hopefully be done with the what's it called? With the like charcoal pit, and I doubt I'm going to need wood for anything anytime soon after that. Okay, that's jack-o'-lantern. probably gonna leave it to just these ones. Or I could like, oh wait, no, I'm using up enough of my seeds. Because I do it's fine. I do want to also reforest the main, like, what's it called? The main island, you know? You know what, I'm gonna plant the oak seeds here. Just kind of randomly, hoping I'll get some of the big oaks. I'm gonna leave those here. Because big trees are nice looking. Oh, big tree. Is that an oak? That is an oak. Okay. And a lot of pink bonnet. Too bad I can't use it for, like, Soulstorm. Because that would be really cool. I alt tabs. I have to keep pushing the keep holding the left click. Oh shit! Holy shit! That is a big tree. God. Here's hoping I have enough space for everything in it. Holy shit. You know, my brain is a very funny thing. Because, here's what kind of happened. Like, as I was, you know, picking these things up, I was thinking about, like, you know, my tendency to, like, curse a lot. Which is what it is. Like, I genuinely think it's just a consequence of, like, English being my secondary language. So, you know, all the swear words kind of still have that veil around them, as if I spoke as vulgarly in my native language, I would feel, you know, a bit ashamed about it. But in English, there's ow. There is no such thing, which in turn makes it so that okay, I should. I'm from Romania. But I was thinking, right, about, because there's a lot of online things that are like, you know, these habits suddenly show that you have a very high IQ, and I was thinking about them, and like, I gotta be honest, I have a tendency to feel like intrinsically repulsed when I feel like something is trying to, you know, suck my dick. Like, if there is a video or literally anything that is all about, like, you are secretly awesome and others don't know it, I'm always just, okay, buddy, yeah, sure. Because, like, here's the thing, you kind of don't or shouldn't need confirmation whether you're great or not. Like, the people who generally are appealed to by those are very much not the people who those videos are actually, like, describing. Because, like, or rather, no, that's not the right way to put it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that those videos will always try to, like, hype you up to make you think, oh yeah, man, I'm so fucking cool, I'm actually, like, so fucking great. Because that's how, you know, they attract you. Because it's just not something that you should feel an urge to like find validated if you're significantly intelligent. Because if you're significantly intelligent, okay, there's gonna be like some people, usually your peers, that will like either, depending on how what's the word, agreeable you are, your peers will either be all about like, oh yeah dude, you're actually like freakishly intelligent and stuff. It like really depends, but in general, like, your peers will maybe resent you for being intelligent or for being annoying about being intelligent. Yeah, precisely. Like, you'll know that, and people know when you're smart. Like, there's never a point where you actually need a fucking YouTube horoscope type shit to tell you, yeah, you're actually intelligent. And if it is, you're probably not as intelligent as you think you are. But then again, it is something that I constantly maintain. I think, genuinely, that everyone overestimates their intelligence. And I think that's fine. Because, at the end of the day, we exist within our own brains, and there is no way for others to view, like, the mental processes that our brains go through. Like, we can, at best, give them an entrance. Like, we can explain shit. Like, I was explaining, how I arrived at the, at this topic from the fact that, I realized, oh yeah, I am swearing a lot, aren't I? And that's one of those things, that it's kind of like one of the stereotypical, like, things only intelligent people do type of thing. Like, okay, yeah, fine, you probably swear a lot because, I don't know, usually it's because you don't really care that much about, like, social convention or some shit. Or you're just a very vulgar person. It's just kind of the reality. In my case, honestly, I couldn't even tell you. That's like, I'm very bad at self-describing, And in this case, oh wait, I forgot my steel axe broke. So I just generally kind of try to leave not my like description, but my actions, usually my words, to speak for me. And however I come across, the thing is, that way. Oh yeah, no, that's even worse, because it's, oh my god, I'm reminded. I had not How to Become a Billionaire, but I had a back when I was like in high school, and I mean, you don't become a streamer, especially for fucking Vintage Story, by being a well-adjusted, like, sociable person in high school. You just don't. It's one of those things. It's like I don't know. But point is, like liking Legos. Like, that's not something that as an adult you're going to do if you are well-adjusted and ever was particularly socially adept. It's just not how it works. It doesn't mean you can't be and you can't, like, eventually learn, but it will take you longer, meaning that like I'm saying here, in high school I was very much like well, or at least I self identified as like a fucking nerd. And I remember trying, because like, when you're a fucking nerd, you kind of want to have a sort of codifying approach to just normal people shit. And I remember seeing this random advertisement, something to the effect of, how to charm women. It's not precisely what it said. It said something like how to get your crush to pay attention or something like that. And I, like, go like, all right, let's see it. I buy in the guy's confidence. I'm watching, and he's like starting to talk about shit, and I'm standing there, right? And I'm waiting to, like, hear the actual advice. And then the video goes, now this is the end of our video for today, but if you want, you can see the rest in my card. I was like, fuck, man, I'm a sucker. And honestly and genuinely, that is like what put me off of these kinds of things, you know? Because the simple reality is, or at least to me, it's like, I'm not gonna be the kind of sucker that, literally has the, like, red X where to sit under the piano and I'm gonna walk under it. Like, that's just not something that I'm planning to do. And in this case, of course I, like, didn't know because, again, how the fuck do you know about that shit, like, beforehand, right? Because this was a completely new avenue for me. But the moment he was like, and find the rest in my course, I was like, ah, you fucking bitch. And I just, didn't go any further with that shit. But some people do, and it might be because of desperation. It might be, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But there is, like, that kind of intrinsic human drive to just need for something to have been worth, to, like, not have just wasted however many hours or minutes even you did listening to a video that actually just jerked you around. Actually kind of reminds me of actually, yeah, it's, wow, sunk cost fallacy really is like a bad thing for humans, or just already, emotionally investing in shit, because, like, this is a thing where I'm like, I don't know how people, like, really fall for that. Like, you need to be both kind of dumb and also genuinely desperate. Like, that needs to be the combination that hits to actually get. Okay, grand. I didn't realize I still had this. Well then, um, for these kinds of things to actually manage to bait you. But then there's shit that just, like, goes way past that and just directly jabs at people's, like, at the, like, emotional aspects of people's self-perception. And this is going to be pretty embarrassing to talk about, but then again, it's kind of a waste if I don't talk about it. I actually understand the people who fall for the the people who, like, get emotionally invested into their AI boyfriend slash girlfriend, because that shit, like, if you don't go into it already guarded, if you don't go into it already knowing that it's fucking shit and it is going to play at you, or if you, like, try to engage with it with some level of, like, honesty and especially vulnerability necessary in how else can you call it, but what the fuck, why is it not? Why is it not getting used? Holy shit! Wow, that's bad. Wait, can I stack them? Do the, like, total healing stack. Wait, do I need to sit still? Oh, that sucks. They've really nerfed poultices. Holy shit. Well, at least the healing stack, so I can just, like, take a few seconds and do this. But yeah, if like, someone is already being vulnerable, and especially if they're, like, already, like, I can see how that shit would just, like, actually play off of someone's desperation and genuinely get them to do shit that they'd otherwise be embarrassed about. No, you're right. It is. But that's the thing, like, I'm gonna be honest. I tried that shit once. Precisely once. And I decided to genuinely go into it with, like, an open mind. Like, let's see how this is. Like, I'm going to remember that this is, like, not, well, anything real, but... And, I was getting into it, and when I got hit with the, like, the DA basically going, oh, sorry, we cannot go any further. You need to upgrade to our premium plan to do it. I genuinely like paused in honestly shock at the realization that shit actually hurt like it was real human rejection. And that's genuinely fucking crazy. Because, again, I was in a mind space of, like, you know, being ready for this shit and, you know, like, okay, I fucking sucked. Of course it sucked. But, you know, I just, again, I felt like an idiot afterwards. But then there's people who just, like, they want that pain to, like, go back, to go away. And, man, these fucking portals are not leaving me alone. Holy shit. They're starting to feel targeted. And they'll genuinely straight up just get into it. Like, it's terrifying, if nothing else. And that's when I realized, like, that's why I have a fair bit of sympathy for people who fall for it. But at the same time, you know, there's like, I do have sympathy, but I also have very little patience for people who, like, just refuse to be helped. You know, refuse to, like, not fall for it. I don't know how else to put it. But it is terrifying, just like, if you're in the right headspace, just how much influence these things can have. Because, again, like, it obviously, social rejection is one of those things that just hurts us humans the most. Because, I mean, duh, we are a social species. It feels like a fundamental failure. It's not just down bad, that's the thing. It's because, like, especially if you look into, what was it called? AI Boyfriend? The subreddit? Like, a lot of these women are just lonely in such a painful way. And I gotta be honest, like, yeah, okay, in part it is their fault for, you know, falling for it and all that. Like, I'm not exonerating them, but there is, like, this very, very deep kind of, like, emotional need that they are unable to find a way to meet. And in turn, that just renders them... Why the fuck was I... There we go. And it's just sad, because AI pretends that it feels it, but instead it just creates, like, a vapid, hollow experience that, like, you know, it's... Well, not like a drug for nothing. You know, and it's, again, it's sad, but it does reflect, like, a fundamental loneliness that people are experiencing. And whether, like, you know, or I should say, whether it's, quote-unquote, their own fault, or why the fuck... Man, I hate boat horns. I really do. Now, whether I would call it, like, their fault or not... Okay, obviously, you're, like... It's you, and then there's the other person, quote unquote. No, actually, there's the fucking system. Like, of course, you're the one. Kind of, yes. I think it's not even that. I think it's just like high expectations, in my opinion, are less about whatchamacallit, actual like expectations. I genuinely think that high expectations are more so a way that like people use to hide their insecurities. Like, people are afraid of getting rejected. People are afraid of wait, did I not like these? What the fuck? Wait, why did I not do that? Hold on. Oh wait, there's... There we go. Why did I not light these? What's going on? It's all ready. Weird. Anyways, but yeah, so it's just, I genuinely think that it's just people that are so, like, they found their ways to have a certain level of, like, power, or to feel like they have a certain level of power, and they're just afraid, because the simple reality is that to actually love someone, you need to let go of that power that you have, you know? And this is, by the way, unisex, like, it's true of both men and women. And doing that feels scary, because it is vulnerable in a way that people are just not comfortable with being anymore. because we both hear about like how bad the other side is, like, oh my god, women are just looking to steal your seat and like turn you into their pay piggy. And even if that may be the case, okay, even if there are like a lot of women that do that shit, you're not going to find the woman that you're looking for by doubling down on you know, misogyny. You're not gonna do that. That's not gonna work. That's not how humans work. However, more is the point that the same is true for women. Like, you're afraid of men, like you know, I don't know, even like having the wrong opinions. Do you genuinely think that like that's a functional way to exist? About like being afraid that your boyfriend might be someone that like your fucking friends aren't gonna approve of? Like, here's the thing, right? If it's about how he treats you, that's important. That's something that you should... Okay, let me just put the firewood that I currently have down. I'm gonna like leave this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna bring it back. But yeah, I'm gonna need to go look for some brown coal. Like, oh, how should I put it? Basically, like, you're... I forgot the point that I was going, but one of the things that I want to say is, like, for women, one of the problem is that they genuinely hold men up to, like, not just their standards, which is important, but also, like, their girlfriend's standards, which is kind of fucking stupid. Because, for one, they're not gonna be the ones dating him. You're gonna be. And for another, there's another thing. There's a not insignificant chance that at least one of your girlfriends is going to want you to not be together with this guy, so that she doesn't have to be the single one. Because that's kind of the simple reality. Dudes generally don't do that. We have our own shit, but that's not one of the things that we do. And... Dumbass. And yeah, just remember that you're the one dating him. And remember to use your own brain first and foremost instead of whatever else someone else decides for you. Like, you know what's best for you. No, that's the thing. I don't think women want that. I generally don't think. I think that's a problem of, like, you know, seeing their girlfriends talking about, like, oh my god, like, he should treat you like the queen that you are. And it's basically, you know, implanting that poisonous little venom in their head that, like, yeah, he should be doing all this, like, frivolous shit that actually doesn't reflect on, oh, what the fuck, on his opinion of me. Because otherwise, then I'm gonna be a fucking sucker. I'm gonna be the one who, like, you know, doesn't get treated the way I deserve to be. Because at the end of the day, just look, like, if you actually pay attention to book talk, you'll see that fundamentally what women want is just to feel that they are, like, deeply important, that they are, like, what draws a lot of people together, you know? Basically, you know how there's, like, the kind of stereotypical girl role in media, like the chick, you know, like the Pink Ranger, whatever. Yeah, girls want that. They want to be like the healer that everyone wants to protect. You know, that the, like, main character falls in love with, and that, like, the big guy sees, like, their daughter or little sister. Like, that's shit that people actually care, that women actually care about. They like that shit. Well, not all women, obviously, you know, individuals and all that. But the point still stands, like, it's something, like, it's just the way that it is. But the thing is, that's not what other women want for other women. You know? That's not what, like, their girlfriends want. Their girlfriends want them to get the princess treatment. Why? Because then they feel like they're also winning. And that's how you end up with women who are just deeply unsatisfied because they just don't get that. And it's sad. It's genuinely just straight up sad. What do you mean? Like getting the princess treatment or just wanting to be loved? Because no, that is like, again, there is a reason why. Bro, why are you planting your ass on my foot? You are a weird dog. Um, like there's a reason why whatchamacallit, this is the kind of trope in book talk. If you actually look at almost every book talk popular like smut story that women just gush over, they genuinely fundamentally just want to be, you know, a woman that an entire group love, like the Disney princess. There's a reason why the Disney animated canon is so popular for women, and that's why. And but then again, you know, that's when the insidious little bullshit creeps in of oh well, yeah, but actually I'm not going, like, I need to be the big bitch on the block because I mean, you know, that's what we girly pops deserve. Like, okay, sure, but are you sure? You know, I don't know. 'Cause, like, again, you'd expect a lot of these stories that I'm talking about, a lot of these like book talk whatchamacall them, popular books to be all about like how badass the main character is. But then you have someone else read it because Jesus fucking Christ. um and then they go like, yeah, like the main character is basically useless outside of like maybe a few special situations where she's just like the special little princess, which again, it's fine. Like, people like feeling special, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, the problem is um that it's not only that, but then there's also like this modern fashion that literally no one asks for. Like, most women don't actually care about them themselves being the badass fucking chick. Because if they did, they'd be in the gym pumping iron and punching shit like dudes do. But most chicks aren't that. I know a few. Most of them, okay, all but one of them, are lovely people. They're chill folks. But it's not what you know. I mean, I haven't asked them personally, so you know, maybe they also like to be the, you know, the little spoons. Who the fuck knows? Well, I mean, I actually think I've heard women talking about that stuff. But the point is, even if they don't, like, you know, there are those women. And most women aren't those women. There's a reason why you don't have like you know, lean beef patties crop up everywhere. What the fuck? Well, that looks lovely. Um, okay, I'm gonna put 3. But yeah, it can happen. Or rather, it's not impossible. That's the thing. That's kind of the reality of love, is that love is one of those things that starts a relationship, but it doesn't sustain it. It's the other way around. The relationship sustains the love, but relationships, ergo, and therefore, sorry, love. Um. Okay, question. Does my fermenting yogurt like actually work to make? Okay, so it cures into yogurt. Okay, I see. How long until you're cured? Oh, 95%. That's nice. But yeah, what was I saying? Like, most like healthy relationships aren't sustained by love, but it's the other way around. The healthy relationship sustains the love. That's how like fucking Morticia and Gomez Adams work, which are the modern ideal of what a relationship is. But again, love at first sight, it can happen. But then you see that it is them kind of like almost metaphorically, I would say, struggling through the like tough times, you know, through like the villain's plans and machinations for the world that actually like brings them together and ends up solidifying them because they've gone through the worst and together. And that's how it should be. But yeah, okay. I love the fact. What the heck? Why is this thing so borked? I mean, yeah, that's true, but then it just doesn't really happen. Like that's a thing that people have to work through. The thing is though, when you say one-sided, I actually think there is a fun kind of not double standard. What's the word I'm looking for? It's called perfect in the code. Okay, I'm gonna like just grab these because this thing scares me. Why is it like this? Anyways, how are we doing for temperature? Not too great. Oh shit, I don't have my lantern with me. What time? Oh, calm. Let's go. I should grab my lantern. But yeah, point is this one? Yep. Well, my brain fritzed out again. But yeah, point is okay, do I need to fill these up? I kind of don't wanna. Growth stunted due to cold. Oh well. Man, I really like this entrance that I made. And then there's like the rest of the thing that's just square. Well, I'll probably do a bit of chiseling, but not now. Still. Have you rotten yet? Very much no. Okay. Let's continue with the wood cutting. Actually, I should no, because I have enough wood, but I'm lacking brown coal. So let's go fix that. Okay, I'm not gonna need this, and I'm gonna leave the what's it called? We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna leave these, and I'm gonna leave these as well, but not here. Wait, let me see. Okay, and then I cook it. Can I then... Okay, not this one. Okay, not this one. Part baked. Oh, weird. Anyways, let me just, I'm gonna leave it in the, thing next to the... this thing. Just waiting for it to rot, so same for the, so I'm gonna leave this as well. So I need a lot of charcoal. I should leave the flint at home. Just clear out my inventory as much as possible. Alright, and the sticks. I've recently kind of got onto using sticks for, what's it called? I also don't need the axe, I'm going to leave this one as well. Just this. Oh, the saw as well, I don't need it. I've started getting used to actually using sticks, or rather excess sticks, I should say, for... Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, I'm done. I don't necessarily need it, though I will be using it for Terra Preta, because I do have a fair bit of high fertility soil, but more importantly, I want to like, it's basically kind of like a super objective that I've always wanted to do, namely make a large pit of charcoal, and I'm curious how much I'm gonna get out of it as well. Blah, blah. You know. Alrighty. Where's the bush meat? But yeah, so it's just a thing that I want to do. But if you're asking about like the brown coal that I'm heading towards, that one I will be needing in order to maintain the steel production. You know, because as you can see, these take a lot of charcoal. Sorry, not charcoal, but coal. And I think brown coal burns for longer than charcoal, and that's what matters most here. Like, ideally, it would be anthracite that you'd be using here, but anthracite is, like, really rare and useful for other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna break these. So, yeah, hope that explains. Okay, let's see. Okay, I gotta... not on this world, no. I'm basically gonna be preparing right now to head over to the archives. But I have beaten the archives, I think, 3 times on private playthroughs, and I have reached the end of the current available content 1 time with some friends on a separate save. But yeah, if you want my opinion on it, it's definitely there. I have parts that I'm like not happy with, and I have parts that I think are pretty good, and that's just kind of where I am. But I would be lying if I said getting there doesn't at least to some degree demystify it for me. You know. So I'm not sure right now. And it does kind of change the game's vibe. Because I'm being honest, I fell in love with this game almost from like it was sometime during like my very first playthrough, which is on a world that I have sadly lost. When I kind of like realized as I was like waiting for nighttime that I was acting the same way that I would have been acting in Minecraft during my first night. You know, like back when I was a literal fucking kid. And that was amazing for me to realize, I mean. What does he buy? Can I make that? I don't think I can. Oh, I can only find it. I can kidnap wolf babies. That's fun. Still, nothing that I might be needing. But yeah. I mean, you get a good bit of charcoal from it, and like all the loot. You get the like next story part. You get the thing that lets you buy a whatchamacallit, elk for real cheap, which I've decided to do instead of taming one, because Jesus fuck knuckle Christ, they didn't make it easy, I'll say that much. I have no idea when and how would someone like actually get into doing that. over just paying like a few gears. Well, actually, I should remember I say that, but it's really ooh, that's nice. What do you have equipped? Apparently nothing. Have I been here before? But yeah, and then you also get like the thing, the flying machine, which I think is a fair bit more than nothing. But then again, I actually like it, and I got used to using it. Have I been here before and I'm just forgetting it? Well, I guess. I don't think I have. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. By the way, this is like very common, just me starting doing something and then just immediately getting distracted. And before you wonder, yeah, I am diagnosed. Alright, let's see what have we here. I need precise in on these. Except for I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna leave these here. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling ever since, because I'm trying to figure out, like, why are drifters no longer dropping that many gears for me. And current hypothesis is, it's, like, the increased drop rates were from the kind of Haku mods that I had installed. Because everything else, like, is the same as it used to. Ooh, another place. Wait, did I just get turned around or it got turned around? Well, let's just head out. Anyways. Bruh. So yeah, I basically got a good few, almost. Actually, I think the most I've had is like 150 something, and it feels a lot, like it's a lot, you know. And the only conclusion that I can draw is that, indeed, I actually like had. In fact, but then again, I had a lot on this world as well, and I'm pretty sure I uninstalled. I'm not uninstalled, but I like turned off the kind of Haku mods on it. Ooh, mature nips. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just very confused. At least I didn't have to go for too long. But yeah. What the? Hold on, I need to see the map. Oh, wow. Oh, cave. I really wish I could figure out what the fuck is going on with this lag. Wow, this thing died quickly. There it is. You mean goats? Because there are no sheep in the game. Like for milk, right? Or maybe it's a mod. There's almost certainly a mod for sheep. But, ooh. Warts. Goats. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, yeah, right. Hold on, let me see. Bighorn. Wait, no, it is sheep. It is sheep. I'm stupid, it is goats. Also, hi, Padoro. Seeing something down there aside the drifter kind of slowly making its way towards me. The only thing I really hope I'm not gonna run into is whatchamacallit, a bow. Don't those like give reduced yields? Like, yeah, it's faster, but well, I just get less stuff. I'm a very greedy man, so generally I will prefer to get more stuff for like more work when it's at least when it's something limited, because the similarity is that, you know, ore is limited because there's only so much within a certain space. Otherwise, I need to go like way farther to get it. All right. So yeah, that's kind of like the thing. I do use stone blasting bombs to, or rock blasting to like clear up areas, but still. Well, shit. Bro, why did I think for a second that I'd broken into a different cave? Well, yeah, actually, it's been like, it's still not been a year, because I started in, I think, spring this year? But still, it has been a long time. I'm gonna need to bring the lantern. I don't offhand the lantern for one so I can use the quarterstaff, but for another because holding something in your offhand actually increases your food consumption. Hey, fuck off, why don't you? There we go. Nice and easy, Bones. I wonder how the game identifies that you're, like, in a cave. It's like, I really wish it wouldn't have... I really like this game's soundtrack. Wait a second, I just realized. So yesterday I had the first session of a yeah, true. Well, I mean, there's my mates, but they drop in and out from time to time. Still, I just realized, like, I can 100% use this game soundtrack for like Pathfinder campaign that I started yesterday. Because, like, I have a bit of a problem with running fantasy games in general, because I generally don't like fantasy that much, which might be surprising. Like, I like it in games, but I don't like it, like, as a story setting, if that makes sense. I generally prefer sci-fi, that kind of stuff. Or, like, urban fantasy, that I do like. But medieval, not so much. But the problem is, I realize that I've also not been playing any kind of, like, more, niche, fantasy games. And because of that, I kind of don't have my normal, like, pool of, music to pull from. You know, and, that kind of sucks. Because of that, I can't, like, I felt like I can't really, you know, because I don't want to just go Skyrim. And one of my players did. I knew I was seeing something. Holy shit, that's a lot of brown coal. I'm really gonna be filling up my inventory here. But yeah, so I didn't want to just do like the Skyrim soundtrack or any of the Elder Scrolls soundtrack or fucking Enderall or worse yet, Lord of the Rings. Yes, I have an interesting relationship with that game because I like it, but I don't like playing it. Or it's not like I dislike playing it, but I don't know, I feel this strange connection to it. Because I'd heard about it in a gaming magazine, like in my early teens, if not tweens actually. Like I was 13 at the most when I read about it. I was fascinated by just like how bleak it was. I downloaded the demo, which was just like the tutorial, if I recall correctly. And I go through it, I'm like, wow, this game is like so realistic, but also so bleak. Wow. And, you know, like, I've always kind of like from time to time been noticing that, oh yeah, there's still an active community. Oh yeah, the game's still being developed. Oh, people seem to be positive on it. I'm so happy, man. I don't know, it's like a part of my childhood without being a part of my childhood. And that in turn just makes me feel this kind of fondness or even kinship with that game. And yeah, but when I tried to play it, it very much like, I don't know, I guess I just think that the most thing that I struggle with, I don't know, it almost always comes around the time where I have something else that's, appealing to me, like, quite strongly, and because of that, I can't really give it the attention that it needs to get used with its, idiosyncrasies. You know, so I just kind of like played for a while and like, ah man, I'm so glad this game seems nice, and then I just don't play it again for however long it takes me to go through a cycle of remembering that it exists and I'm really fond of it. So it's an interesting thing, and again, I'm really fucking happy that it seems to still be going. All right, I wonder if this. I mean, there's basically no chance this thing does have, the quartz vein has, like, ideally gold. Because if it did, I would have probably spotted it, right, with how much of it is exposed. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of brown coal. Oh, I remember this place. This is where I was trying to figure out how to get out of the cave. Man, Plato, like, really explains the cave and shit, but it doesn't explain how the fuck to get out of it. But yeah, sorry, I went off a bit about Project Zomboid. But yeah, it's just a game that thinking about makes me happy, and I can't explain why. Because it's not a game that, it's not like Vintage Story, which I really fucking love. It's not a game that I play. It just is, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Don't worry, Padoru, you're not ever going to have to watch me playing Valorant. I have absolutely no interest in playing CSGO like games. Like the only competitive FPS that I've ever played to any like degree more than like a few seconds, or I should say with any regularity, was Siege. And even Siege is a game that I like played, I guess, you know. Like yeah, I played it, but that's about it. I like do it to hang out with the boys. And even that one, like, I just got bored of. Cause I don't like. For me, shooters are very much like. Actually, I should put it. The only shooters that I like are id shooters, id software shooters. Yeah. Like I don't know. To me, shooters are a genre that should be like fun and hyper violent and like just running around and like who has the snappiest, like sharpest reflexes, not whoever can like crouch walk down mid. Really? I'm hearing. I didn't realize what I was hearing. I thought I was hearing like some bird cries from outside, but then I realized it was just like a shiver. Yeah, on the right side. Oh, it's broken. There we go. But I don't know. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Though I have to be honest, one like game that I really wish I could. Yeah, I've played it all the way to the end. Actually, no, I should actually get around to doing the completion thing. But then I started playing Lightyear Frontier recently, and I have to say, like, early access or like the first time I played it, didn't really much like it. Um, but the changes they've made are like pretty good about making things like function. Ooh, wait, what? Couldn't even see that coal. Holy shit! Can you like stop? Thank you. But yeah, I really should like when I get some downtime. Cause I've gotten to the bottom of the caves. I think I've gotten my grandpa's approval yet. I've gotten married. So I've done like most of what is to be done in that game. Man, that's so much coal. I'm so glad. It means I won't need to go hunting for more anytime soon. I just need to pick up my lantern and move it here. But yeah. Ah, that'd be hilarious. You know what? You know what? 200 episode special is gonna be just me starting a new world and acting like I haven't played the game before. They really didn't. They just didn't have a choice. I'm really happy for child labor laws. You know what's funny? child labor laws is synonymous with infant employment rules, but they mean like wholly different things. All right, we have a fair bit of charcoal, of brown coal. It's not even that far from home. Well, that's nice. It's just nice. I think I'm gonna keep the copper spear and use it for the museum because it is technically a relic. Even though it doesn't feel like it necessarily. Oh! Mature flax. Mature flax. Man, 7 degrees Celsius. I should plant some stuff. Where are you hiding from, Bounder? Oh shit. How does one even like play the first time? Play Minecraft for the first time? Couldn't even like fathom what would confuse someone in that position. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Top left. So I used to have a objective list that I'd use to keep myself on track and also like get people to know what I'm planning to do. Now the thing is, I for the most part completed most of those objectives and like didn't really find other objectives to do. So I deleted the normal objective. I still have the super objectives, which are stuff like the meteorite armor, the big charcoal pit, and all that. But I also, because I want to kind of, for the people who want to interact with the stream, I'm taking food orders. Basically, you can give me a food order, and I can, I'll figure out, how to make it inventory. Sorry, obviously, if it is possible, without mods. The only mod that I've added was one that adds the bell peppers in the game because it turns out that bell peppers are not actually in game. And you leave your order, and I can start to figure out how to make it, and then I can also comment on the order and what I think. How I think the food would turn out like. The idea came after I found out that I had a fair bit of fun figuring out various recipes, how to do various recipes or soups that I think would taste good. What is up with this dog? But yeah. Well, yeah, I'll need to figure something out. No, enjoy your meal. I have to admit one thing. While I have enjoyed Indian food that I've had, no earthly clue what's what. Unless it's whatchamacallit, I know that tandoori is stuff that is done in the like tandoor oven. But that's about as far as my knowledge goes, so long as it's not like something using the description. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Ow! What the hell? My right eye is itching. But yeah, you know what? Let me look it up for posterity. I'm pretty sure I've had chicken biryani because there is a at least self-labeled Indian restaurant in my city. It's a mixed rice dish originating traditionally rice, meat, and seafood, vegetables, and spices. So it's just chicken and rice with a specific flavor profile. That's interesting. But yeah, and whenever I want to work, is like that's the thing. You know, I like the food, but I have no earthly clue about it. So I just, why are you not eating your fucking eggs? Also, was there not like a rooster here? Yeah, there's a rooster. That's really weird. Unsuitable fodder? Well, excuse me. Hey, listen, I was just reading the description. Don't shoot a messenger. It says, if you want for clarity, it says prawns or fish. No, so I think I'm as surprised as you are. You know what? I think I'm gonna put these in the dirt. But first, let me put food in for the chickens. Eh. Maybe. Hell no. The most that I do is show like every cooking technique in whatchamacallit, expanded foods. Because like there's literally infinite food in this game. How the fuck would I even do that? But yeah, it could be that there's like based on different regions. For example, I've seen some people smarm about how like ghee's not clarified butter. And I'm like, literally, you can look it up and ghee is clarified butter. Like, it's just that. It's like, actually, I have no idea what it's like, but it's a pretty stupid argument, regardless. You will make a fine addition to my collection. Okay, what else? I'm gonna put the copper spear as well. Can I do that? Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's see. Any empty storage vessel? Not you. Yeah, sure, why not? Also filtered. Like, ghee is basically just the butter fats. Okay, so I have a lot of eggshells. I'm gonna see if I can make any use of them in the what's it called? In the garden. I should also start planting shit in the outside garden. By the way, fun fact, I have a brownie recipe that has been quite praised. And the secret to that is brown butter. Okay, let's see what you're working with here. What do you need? You need a lot of sodium. Why husband? Alright, that should do it. Okay, so we're working with... I'm just gonna put the, like, negative temperature surviving crops outside. They should be fine, question mark, please, comma. Okay, let's put some carrots. And some soybeans. Yeah, let's plant some pumpkin, why not? And some spelt. And some cabbage. I think that's enough. Okay, another pumpkin. Honestly, the thing is, I think you need to be considered a decent cook before people want to buy your cookbook. And I don't think I can even be considered a cook, considering the fact that all people have to go off is my claims. You know, that's kind of like a pretty big thing for being a cook. Actually, like showing you can cook, which I have not. Cabbage is so funny because it's like for literally no reason. Oh shit, you're right. I should do that. And I'm probably not gonna, but I should. I wasn't even paying attention to nutrients, but I think it should be fine. Fuck. You know, I got a question. Like, there's a few things that I have like questions about when it comes to these games and to this game, and one of them is why precisely the fuck is the actually let me double check before I talk shit. Compost. Yeah. Why the fuck are the is the like hardest to find nutrient the one that most plants need? Why? Okay, I'm gonna place it here. Okay. I'm gonna put everything back. I should also do something with these. I'm probably gonna put them up here. I'll do something with the what's it called? No, I'll make something like a wardrobe later. Actually, we are getting a wardrobe type thing next update, right? Or it's at least in the works. Put these here. I kind of want to head out to the archives. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I do want. All right. Hmm. You think? I mean, it may be, but then, you know, we should have like more options to get what's it called, compost. Because I'm pretty sure that most of the nitrogen in soil is put through animal manure. Let me just look it up. Um, it's nitrogen in farm. What is the best natural source of nitrogen in farm soil? Okay, let's see. 10 easy methods to add nitrogen to the soil. Let's see. Fertigation system, coffee grounds. Do we have? We don't have coffee. Compost, of course. Manure. See? Like I said, grass clippings, which we do have, and we do actually get, well, compost. It's more streamlined for the game's. Where is it? Let me just dry grass. Like, you can use it to craft, where is it? The compost bale. But still, you need to rot it and then compost it for 2 whole fucking weeks. Honestly, I'm not too excited for those because the only thing that we get that we can do with the additional mechanical power is what's it called? Words. I am trying to words, but I am unable to. Okay, can I make this pole hammer and warhammer? Yeah, I should probably make this. My brain is fucking freezing up. Holy shit. Right, we only getting like the grinding wheel to do anything with that mechanical power, and I'm not a fan of that. Because generally... Ooh, that is a nice moon. Okay, how do I craft a short handle? I need... Okay, I need a knife and an axe. And I happen to have both. What the fuck? Yeah. Huh? Just how, precisely? Is that feasible? Bruh. So yeah, I like it's cool and all, but I'd really appreciate it if we'd got something like a mineral grinder to get that, like, you know, to not need to use hammers to break minerals. That would make me really happy. Alrighty. What to do? Because I'm a bit stumped. You know what? I think I'm gonna start actually making the preparations for the archives. Yogurt! Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna get, what kinds of syrup do I have? Do I just have wine down here? Do I have at least some syrup here? Apparently not. Where the fuck are my syrup? Oh, it's in the pantry. That's pretty stupid of me. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that's kind of like my only beef with the mechanical power. No, I'm not that excited about it. All right, let's see. What are we working with here? What do we want? What do we need? Ooh. I mean, cranberry is the one that I've got the most of. Do I want to go and like make some more pear syrup? You know what? I'm gonna use blackcurrant. I'm gonna be lazy about this. Funny thing is, there is a automation option for this. I'm just, you know. What do you mean, villager? I mean, you have the traders. There is nothing I know that, like, non-spoiler that could answer that question. But there are, what's it called? So the traders do mention that there are, like, villages. I don't recall there being any villagers in his series. Okay. I should get about 20 of the... Oh, I don't have enough. Yeah, I know. I know. And I like that. I'm glad that they don't just... Gonna be honest, at this moment, I really feel like mechanical power is really underserved. Like, we're also getting bellows, so I'm hoping for like automated bellows. Oh, cool! We've leveled up cooking. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Funny thing is, aside from like weapons dealing more damage, I'm not really certain what the grinding wheel would do. There we go. Like, for example, maybe it speeds up. I mean, presumably it speeds up the usage of, you know, pickaxes and shovels and such. But I mean, it's a good start. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely preferring that to the close to fuck all we currently have. But we really do need like a fair bit more. You know? Like I said, I would at least like something like a mineral crusher or a mineral extractor. You know, something that like sieves the nuggets through the stone. Maybe even that way to get like sand. I don't think it should be like technically speaking too complex. It shouldn't be something that you can only do like once you hit industrialization. You know, it's like you just have a mill that is set to break only up until a certain point, And for, well, the softer stones, so stuff like that's in this game, from what's in this game, I think sand. Wait, no, sandstone. I think it's pretty hard. Like more brittle, more soft stone. Well, no, because crushers are, far as I know, which again I might be talking about the wrong shit. But far as I know, crushers work on a like larger scale. You know, like you use a crusher when you have like the big boulders that are like broken from the quarry, and then when you're done with that, when you need like the small like workable pieces, at least that's how it works in whatchamacallit, concrete manufacturing. Um, you like use mills because those are smaller and allow for more finesse. But then again, and that's kind of where my problem arises, I am not really sure whether like mills are usable when you. Holy shit! We are fucking leveling in cooking like hell. How would auto panning work? Really? Because if you think about like panning, the way that you pan is that you toss like the soil and silt and like have the like lighter non-metallic particles lift off and flow down the river, whereas the heavier pieces remain in what's it called, like the heavier like metallic grains, most of them at least, remain in the pan, so that's how it works. I don't see any way you could have a machine that pans that doesn't use any sort of like electronics, because if you do, you can have something like a weight measurement thing that like figures that. Really, they are okay. Let's look those up. Auto panning machine. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So it's like this wheel that has a swirling kind of bowl in it with like a hole in it. I'm assuming that. Okay, that's very interesting. Didn't know that. Right. Okay. Because when you said automated, okay, so the problem arose because when you said automated, I immediately assumed that, like fully automated. It just works on its own. Okay, this is yeah, fully. Okay, and we are running out of glass. That's very interesting. Still, no, that could work. That could definitely work in. I guess the like water jet would, like I mean you can manually add to that and it will just work for like processing more at a time. But that is definitely very interesting. Okay, I'm curious what I can do with the yogurt. Oh right, fruit bars. Let's do this. What do I need? Peanuts or sunflower seeds? I only have sunflower seeds. But it should be at least good enough to... Gold Rush. That is not a game that I'm familiar with. Gelatin, right? Gelatin and a fruit. Do I need to use the same fruit as the gelatin? I want to use pineapple. Oh, especially because it's spoiling. Yep. Fresh for less than an hour? Oh no. We gotta make it into syrup. But first, let me just mix these real quick. You know, actually, there seems to be like a very primal fascination of people with like um, gold production games, I guess. Because like I'm also guilty of it. I played Hydroneer for a while, and I found it like very fascinating. Okay, what am I missing? I should probably take these. What am I missing from the fruit bar? Oh, the gelatin! And it's not working. Well, shit. I'm like, I'm gonna have to use, Okay. Just real quick, press the pineapple slices out. And then we're gonna make pineapple syrup. But yeah. No, there's just something about like taking small shiny things out of big rocks that just seems to appeal to me. And I don't think I'm alone in this. Okay. I mean, yeah, they probably shouldn't be adding stuff that just makes it easier, but I do think like we need incentive to use like new technologies, you know. And you're really not gonna incentivize people with just like you know, hey, new stuff. Well, I mean some people, but those are weird. Okay, and I need. Actually, I should use the gelatin first. Do I have any gelatin? No. It's only the blueberry stuff, right? How many bones do I have? How many bones do I need? Oh god, it's gonna take a fucking yonk. I don't want the pineapple to go bad. Please stop spoiling. Where is it? Where's the bones? Where are the bones? Okay, I need to pause this so I can actually do math. Bone. Okay, so if I boil the bone, okay, I need one. Okay, I need 0.1 pre-gelatin, 1 bone, and water, and I get 1 raw gelatin. Now it doesn't really matter how many I need. No, that would be really neat, but that's definitely a mechanic that will take like a very long time, and I think it does go a bit past the game's scope. Okay, hold on. Back to math. So I need 1 liter of bone broth and 1 bone. Okay. For how much? I'm assuming... Okay, let's see. So I need 1 liter of water. You know, I'm just gonna use increments of 10 and hope for the best. You stay right up there. Not you. Okay. Let's see. Is this bucket empty? Yes, good. Fuck. How much do I need for bone broth? 1 liter per bone. Okay. Alright. Light it up. As that one funny guy from the Bermudas would say, fire! Alright. Come on. Come on. Wait, what if I, like, leave these in here? Are you gonna last better? Please last better. But I'm gonna need syrup as well. Shit. God damn. Wait, I should go grab another bucket. Am I seriously having mobs in the fucking basement? Come on. Okay, that's 5 liters. Meaning we need 5 bones. Okay, and... Right, go! Okay, and for gelatin I'm gonna need 0.1 pre-gelatin. I think I'm getting like 2.5 liters of gelatin, of pre-gelatin out of this, which means a fuck ton of gelatin. I wonder how much gelatin I'm gonna need for, okay, whichever, because I need... Can I get more gelatin out of doing it with syrup? I'm gonna be making, pineapple, fruit bars. Because I have, like, a few pineapples from last, summer and they're about to go bad. So I would be better off, like, cooking them up. But I'm very quickly learning that that's not gonna be an easy process to complete. Because I think I only need... Hold on, let's see. 1.25 liters. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not a nice number to work with. You know what? That's gonna be fine. I'm gonna drink the rest of it. Panic. It's still going right now. I'm fairly confident. Okay, what the fuck? Am I going to throw the pre-gelatin away? Oh wait, the game's not paused. Fuck. There we go. Okay, so for this. Sorry about that. Alright, so, still. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the rest of the pre-gelatin away. It ain't worth it. Okay, and, there we go. 10 gelatin. Now I'm hoping and praying that, it's not necessary to use... Wait a second, then why is it not working? It should be working. Yogurt portion, right? It goes into the fruit bar. And I have the gelatin? Right, wait. Why is it not working? Salt, sunflower can be used for this, right? So what the hell? This should give me a headache. What's going on? Hold on, let me see. Expanded foods fruit bar. Where is it? There it is. Okay, yeah, so any mixture should work. Wait. What? Can I not use non-syrupy? That's... Then why does it tell me I can use it? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Something... I see where the problem is. Okay, so that's why the recipe was wrong. I just need to pick, like, some form of syrup. Well, I mean, I've already, got the, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I've already got this going on, so... I should probably leave it be. But that, like, explains a lot. Okay. So I'm gonna need a... Is it pasteurized milk? Pineapple juice. Oh, this kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave the gelatin to cook for now, and then I'm gonna make some pineapple syrup, and I'm gonna use pineapple syrup and pineapple, and this should be fine. Okay, let me see. Or is it like fruit? Is it like yogurt instead of the... So there's 4 components, right? 5 with the salt, but 4 components. Okay, yeah, I need syrup. That explains everything. Very good. I'm gonna make a good handful that are whatchamacall them, just as pineapple as possible. And then I'll make the rest with whatever syrup I have on hand. And now I just gotta wait. Actually, I'm curious. What's the rift activity? Where are there mobs in my basement? Medium. Because it feels like there are. Yeah, see? How the fuck did it even spawn, though? Oh well. Let's make a bit of cleanup. Come on, game. Boil. Man, imagine being able to eat 10 fucking liters of juice. Yeah, quite a bit. What I love about it is the fact that, like, it brings to mind so much of old, like, the Minecraft nostalgia, you know, C418, but on its own, like, sound, you know? It doesn't necessarily directly try to emulate that. And yet it does so quite successfully. Though I do have to say that, you know, some tracks are way better than others. I think my favorite one has got to be like Through the Grass at Night. Not fully certain. To be honest, generally I tend to prefer kind of, when it comes to music, I prefer music on the heavier side. Not like anything too excessive, just generally like alternative rock. I do like some hardcore and synthwave. Honestly, most types of synthwave, except the ones... There's like a specific kind of type of synthwave that is basically... how should I put it? It feels like dubstep with extra wings, if that makes sense. You know, like just dubstep vibes in synthwave, and that I don't much care for, but I don't really dislike it. There's few genres of music that I kind of inherently dislike. But yeah. I just got reminded, like, just randomly popped into my head, that one clip, y'all might have seen it, where like a dude asks a chick like, "Hey, what's your favorite kind of music?" And instead of giving like a normal person answer, she goes,
Yeah, music is a very important big part in my life. You would not understand the music that I like.
or something that if I like.
What you're asking me is such a shallow and stupid question, yeah.
It's just one of those moments that just leaves you blinking in confusion. I don't know how to explain it, but that bar of fruit is naked. I think I'm gonna make some more yogurt, I guess. And put more of it. Okay, fruit bar, let's go. And because I don't have that much sunflower left. Maybe I should probably make pineapple candies out of the rest of it, right? I wonder how long it will last. What's going on? Where'd my connection go? No, that does not look good. Okay, let's put this here and 9 slices. What's going on? Did my connection die? It looks like it, like the preview seems to be dead. Alright, let's see. Where's it? Okay, so now I'll probably make some gelatin out of the leftover pineapple. Yeah, true. I very much also enjoy that aspect. So it's kind of what made me realize just how fascinating I find like old technology. The other one, this might be stupid, but another one was like this video that I saw of like what an old key looks like in how locks, the most primitive versions of locks were made, which is just like this hole that you poke in a like metal hook to like unhook a bar. And it's just cool, because like you can see the way that like the thought processes that people undertook to arrive at the idea of that thing, but it is also very much its own thing. I just think that's really cool and nice. Okay, so let's see, how many bottles do I have? What else can I do with a yogurt? Basically. Wait! Oh, right, that thing. So I need some yogurt. And then wait, can I use fish sauce? That would be very funny. No. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, I can basically... What the fuck have I even done? 1.21.1, because a lot of the as I was saying, so a lot of whatchamacallit mods. Why is my preview? Hold on, what's this do? And all streams? No. Um, but yeah, like there's probably like a lot of the mods that run the risk of breaking if I go and hold on. I should just. Now this is clearly okay. I can't do it like this, and I definitely am not gonna be able to do it right like this. All right, 1.2. There we go. Solved. Okay, let's see. These two. Where's the... How the fuck did I miss that? Wait, maybe they're not stacking. They do that sometimes. Nope, they are. Never mind. Alright, let's make the rest of the yogurt. Okay, I feel like this is not intended. Like, this does not feel right. I don't think the clockmaker even has that I have a bonus in cooking. I don't think it has any bonus, right? Yeah, no. It's neutral. Then why am I leveling up so quickly? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. By the way, one thing is, if if the stream is frozen, I have no earthly clue what the fuck is up with that. Because, like, my preview is telling me it's frozen, but you're not gonna do a funny thing. I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm gonna pre-mute the stab. And then I'm gonna click. Now, yeah, it seems to be working. So I have no idea what the fuck is. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it's just the preview that's wonky. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Okay, I don't need the bones. I have some pineapple candy. I'm gonna put it in storage. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's see. I have pasteurized milk. Let me see if I have, like, yogurt started. Oh, the preview's unfrozen! Hooray! I actually don't even know precisely what I need to, yogurt. So I need a yogurt starter portion, which I do by curdling some milk. Okay, then. So I need non-pasteurized milk, which I do not have. Wonder if the any of the goats are lactating, because then I can milk them. Oh, cool. The trees are. I just realized that there's a huge ass redwood tree, and I didn't look to see because what I dread is it not. Oh, let's go! Perfect. Ah, this is great. This is great. All right, let's see. Come on. Let's go! I stole the milk. The milk. Alright, where's the pickles? Oh, I've already started working on the heavy one. I'm drawing a blank on what the name is. Okay, so we go this and I don't think I have enough pickled turnips to curdle this milk. Do I have anything else that I could use for that? Nope. I think I'm gonna have to pickle some carrots. Alright, let's see how that works. Mainly my objective's gonna be to, what's it called? Because I want to make the, like, heaviest one just because that one's the, you know, most resource intensive and it will feel like the biggest accomplishment. Where's the... Oh, there's the salt. The salt is in the kitchen. Okay, so to brine a carrot, right? I need 1 liter per carrot, I think. I'm not too sure. Yep. I wonder is this milk gonna last? It's probably not gonna last. Wait, what the fuck? I see. Okay, 14 weeks of sealing. Hooray. Shit. I wonder, can I put, like, smaller increments? Into the barrel, like, only put... I don't know, start with 1 liter and see how many. Because I worry that the ratio might be a bit off. Okay, let's see. Can I do that? Yes, let's go. Well, that ain't right. Carrot of milk, right? Okay. Oh, I fully messed up the ratios. God damn. I need 20 liters of milk to do it. I feel kind of silly right now. Okay, the game unfroze. I'm gonna go try and milk another one of the goats. The goats! You know, I saw someone who made a, like, I don't know how else to call it, but a baby filtration system. Okay, no. Yeah, let's go! Thank you, goat. Can I milk you? Okay, the ram does not like to be milked. I do not blame it. But I do think that it is a bit cringe. Honestly, I wonder, is there like a cap? Because I feel like the rift activity really increases throughout. Why can I not? Hold on, what the fuck? Where's my? Oh, wait. I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully it lasts. It's fucking snowing outside. God damn. You know, I think I made a joke about like no white Christmas, but reality just kind of decided, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with him. All right, let's go. One. Yeah, see, I way overestimated how much milk I need. So there's a lot of spelt grain. There's some cassava, which is probably gonna, yeah. Oh. Man, this dog is fascinating. Wait, why do I have milk here? Milk. Why is this milk outside a bag? Outside a bag of milk. Outside a bag of milk. Well, no matter. I'm gonna go store everything. Ha ha! You got backstabbed. Okay, I'm gonna put these empty buckets here. I'm gonna just drink the raw milk. I hear that's apparently not very healthy. Like you do actually need to cook the milk. But I have never had to drink from a cow. And I've been fine. So I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, we have... What are we missing? Some protein and some fruit. Alright. So I'm gonna take the gelatin with me. I'm gonna store it. Not here. Okay, yeah, no, these are lasting forever. Where would I even put these? Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep them until they go dry, and I'm gonna eat them. Fuck it. Okay, what else are we working? Castle and make Florn... Oh, Forlorn Hope armor. Yeah. Forlorn Hope is pretty dope, but honestly, my biggest problem is making big walls because, like you, at least I feel the need to chisel them. The problem is that the game doesn't really work that well if you chisel too much, you know. Okay, I think this is pretty much all the gear that I'll probably need. I'm not even gonna need the shovel. I should grab like, do I need? I think next time I can just start working on the... You know what? No, I'm gonna go with the meteoric iron armor. Yeah. I'm gonna style on the what's his name? The Eidolon. Okay, so what do I not need? I'm not gonna need a shovel. Yep. Are you as terrified by the thought as I am? Because I'm pretty fucking terrified. Okay, so I probably should get some healing, but then again, I have the fruit bar. And I'll probably grab like a stack of candy. Oh, fuck. I love these mods. They're so buggy, it's funny. These eggs are bloody raw. You know, I probably should take the rest of this jerky with me. Let me just, You may be right. You may be right. But remember that not a lot of in-game time has passed, considering that a lot of it I was paused. But let's have a look-see. See? Still not out of coal. Probably not very high, though. Come on. So we aren't too far off. Then, I mean, it will run out of coal, because I am planning on heading out. Oh, wait, I do have salt on me, so I'm just gonna do this. Because these... Oh, these last for a long time. Holy shit. Oh, right. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If I was an Eldritch Horror and people were treating me like a nuisance more than like, you know, kind of going gibbering mad at my presence, I think I'd probably hang out my tendrils. I'm not a fan of the fact that I can't use my quarterstaffs in my if I have something in my offhand. This is gonna make it a bit difficult to travel through the. Oh wait, it's right. Only an arrow. Gonna make it a bit difficult to travel. Sorry, to navigate the archives. I'm not gonna be able to use my best weapon for most of it. I love the fact that caviar is just a thing. Like, you don't really do anything with it, you know? Okay, so... Yeah, I have all the food that I need. I'm just gonna grab, I have pemmican for survival. For primarily protein. Alright, I have the quiche. Okay. I'm gonna start eating whatever I'm finding here. And then I have like I think I'm gonna make... I'll probably make meat pies for the journey for my protein and well, meat and veggie pies. For protein, grain and what is it called? There's a word for it and it's blanking out on me. Well, no matter. Should I fire up the forge? How much am I missing of the armor? But yes, so... Where's the armor? Okay, so I have this part. Wait, do I only have the body armor? It. Okay, wow. Okay. So it looks like I'll need to make... Do I really? Did I remember making something else as well? Did I move them around? I should definitely make sure about that before I get cooking. But yeah, after... Yeah, let's see. Apparently so. That's odd. Oh well. Let me just make sure here as well. No, definitely not here. Okay then. So I need the plate armor. Let's see, how much do I need to do this? Okay, 2 plates. Well, I have enough for that. And then helmet. Okay. 2 plates. Oh shit, this is all I need. That's neat. That's rad. I should pick this up. So yeah, I'm gonna make the meteorite armor. By the way, check this out. There were a lot of meteors nearby. I went and explained there's a method to spotting them, because not all of them have like visible surface meteor bits. But if you spot basically circular looking crater holes, so like for example a hole with a that's just a, what's it called? And I don't know how to explain, but basically if it looks like a circular impact hole, then it's probably a or it might be a meteorite underneath. Okay, let's make the. Well, that ain't right. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 more plates. Oh well. Hmm. What? The impact things? No, those are. It's. Or meteoric iron. Both of them are vanilla. probably pick these two up because I think they cool down slower in my hand. Oh, right. Yeah. The armor recipe is different. It's because of what's it called? Combat overhaul. Yes, that one is from a mod. But I'm pretty sure that vanilla vintage story you can also like what's it called? Smith plates. So at least that one's still vanilla. This is mesmerizing. The real challenge of streaming this game is actually not just getting hypnotized into a half trance by smithing. All right, and now is it? I don't think so. It costs 8 ingots in total to make pants. Oh wait, you might be right. Hold on. Meteoric. Actually, I should call it a plate leg. So let's do this one. You need these two, and these two are in total 4 meteoric iron plates, right? Meanwhile, let's go plate armor vintage story. Okay, plate armor. Let's see. Okay, thank you. I kind of want to know the. Okay, there we go. It on the 72 ingots for full plate. That's 20 chains and 16 plates. That does not actually get that much into detail. I mean, you might be right that it is actually cheaper. But on the flip side, vanilla, you just really need to make a ton of, what are they called, plates. And here you actually need to smith the pieces. So I think I'll call it even out on labor. You know? Jesus Christ, this fucking dog scared me. Because I keep forgetting that he's there. It's very funny. Alright, we got that. And now, so we have the cuisses, right? So we need to make now the greaves. Which are the exact same recipe, do not question it. Too cold to... Fuck. I'm gonna prepare these. All right. Yeah, I know, but I do find it easier to do it this way. I don't know how people find it easier to use Alt. Yeah, I see how that could happen. It's interesting, but I do like that it feels more real, I guess, more tactile. Which, frankly, it might as well be the tagline for this game. We are very tactile. Vintage story. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. There we go. I think I did comment the first time I was making armor with these recipes that I don't need to figure out the optimal way to do it. It's not like I'm gonna be making them too often. I mean, hey, that's their choice. I'm just here for the, I guess, love of the game. So I've said this multiple times. Yeah, I know what Alt does. I generally don't do it because I actually find that it makes it more difficult for me. Like, for me, it's easier with the camera motion. I can't really explain it any more than, like, someone could explain to me why having the camera in a fixed position would be better. You know, it's just the way it is. I don't question it. I just do. You know? I don't know why the game does this. The more like the stream goes on, the more the game starts to get stuttery. But I mean, hey, I can go for about 3 to 4 hours in general, so that's good. Alright, then I think it's just... I think I can start heating up the other ingots. I just realized that I actually do need all 4 in order to make the, what's it called? The helmet. Okay, I should probably scooch all these forward. You think I counted it correctly, right? Right. Come on, game. Alright. Let me just start the hammer. Oh, the wind is not very cooperative. And we have the leg armor. What the fuck? Did I not? Oh no, the wind is fucking absent. Holy shit. Apparently no, the wind has a sense of humor. I don't appreciate it. My PC is like, I guess compared to a modern PC, just south of average. So it's not like aggressively awful, but this shit still happens. Odds are it's probably it's probably an issue of like the mods, because this happened to me even without like OBS. All right, time to turn it off and make the helmet. Hopefully that one's not gonna be that annoying to make. You know, I do find it funny that if I can like equip the helmet, okay, should I make a light or open helmet? They're basically kind of the same thing. I'm gonna make a, you know what, I'm gonna make a light one. Oh yeah, yep. Go on then. But yeah, so I don't think freezing should be happening, but here's the thing. The concept of pepcac is always applicable. Like, there's almost always something you as the consumer can do better. Well, shit, that's fuck. You know what? Well, that didn't work. That is a very interesting problem to have. Oh, okay. Okay, then, let me think. Fuck! Okay. The problem is that because it's so incandescent, I'm having a bit of trouble with seeing. Okay, so we're gonna do this, then this, then this. Alright, so the only thing that's missing now is those sides. Hmm. I mean, yeah, most people watching streams generally just put them on in the background. I've been told that my streams are really nice to fall asleep to, so that's a lovely idea. But yeah, the kind of counterpart to this is that even though, you know, most people are just chilling, they're probably just gonna be lurking. You know, and that's fine. Like, genuinely, uh, I consistently say that, you know, it's perfectly fine because it is. Like, at the end of the day, I'm doing these streams for my own fun. And the fact that people tune in to listen, even if it's just to fall asleep to my ramblings, is, again, perfectly fine. Because at the end of the day, it means that I provide, well, basically a service. Yeah, see? Yeah, there we go. Maybe one day I'll have enough meteoric iron bits to, like, recycle them into a full, like, bloomery. So yeah. Because I think I've mentioned, well, I've mentioned it as many times as it is relevant, but my kind of inspiration to start this was the fact that I was failing horribly. How the fuck do I throw shit? I forgot how to throw items out of my inventory. The fact that I was failing miserably to cope with Let's Drown Out ending, you know? Because I didn't have, like, any kind of I don't know, it felt like something was missing. So, you know, I'm no Yahtzee or Gabriel, let alone both of them at the same time. But hey, if someone can enjoy, like, at least part of that through me, then that's fucking ace for me, you know? Oh, right. One thing to note, though, compared to vanilla vintage stories. So in combat armory, you have a whole fucking host of armor slots. So if you have a whatchamacallit? Actually, hold on, I want to see something. How the fuck did it end up there? Plate. Plate helmet. How do I craft that? Wait, there's a specific smith. Did I not see that? Yeah, I figured that. You know, funny thing is, it took me a while to figure out that you can actually equip armor, because I was trying to equip the bronze armor parts on on these stands, and the game just wasn't letting me. And I couldn't figure out why. Like, why was it taking in its hands when they were clearly not intended for the hands? Have I heard what? What cannibal were you talking about? uh... Come on, game. Holy shit! What the hell? Yeah, I should probably... What was the button? Maybe L? Holy shit, the game is, Yeah, I know what a cannibal is. I'm just confused about what you mean. Like, how long has it been since I've known about those? I don't know. Like, genuinely, I couldn't tell you. Let me... Oh, right. I think I have mentioned that, I, have, like... It must have been a pretty long while, because the fact that... What? You mean that there's, like, cannibalism as a thing in 2026? Oh, that's a great start to the fucking year. You know, I've warned people. I've warned them. Like, read the terms and conditions before signing off on this year. Well, this is what happens when that doesn't happen. Anyways, I just wanted to mention, like, on the topic of combat overhaul armor. So it is cheaper, yes, but the thing is, you don't like you also need chain under armor for like all that effect, and to get that, you kind of need. Actually, I don't know how you. Oh, you still need like the iron. Oh dear God. All right. I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna gear up. These things are pissing me off. You're not supposed to be out during the day. I really wish I could get one of those like rift capper thingies. Oh, come the fuck on. I think I'm just gonna get a ton of gear. And then my raft. And then just head over. It's gonna be really funny when I discover that in reality it's not, like, I don't actually have, like, I'll need to, like, leave the continent for that, but, remains to be seen. Okay, let's see, so I'm gonna get the pemmican. Let's get the good shit. Okay, let's see what else, and, the quiche. And the charred pies. I think that's pretty much all that I need. I'm gonna snack on some... Oh, right, candy. And let's grab a stack of candied pear, because we're gonna be using that for healing. What else? Well, I have my weapons. I'm gonna be using the pole hammer for the most... the war hammer for the most part, because I don't really have a means to use. Maybe I should grab like a couple of chests as well. Like a trunk. Nah, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna pick up... Where is it? Do I have... Oh yeah, I need a plate. I'm gonna grab the... hard tack. Where's the hard tack? Harder tack. Jesus Christ. That sounds awful. That sounds gruesome, actually. And I should make... I mean, ideally, it would probably be best if I made the, like, blazer thing. The armor that I currently have on me, but it's, like, basically broken. Alright, I'm gonna put these here. The ranger armor. But, you know what? I'm just gonna make some leather armor. There we go. Okay. I'm so glad that it's working with Minecraft recipes. Really? It actually makes me slower? Oh, that's interesting. Alright, to my surprise, we're ending up heading towards the archives. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna grab a trunk so that I can, call it, do I have enough? Because I have, like, these nails and strips, which I should probably use. And then I'm gonna grab all these. So I'm just gonna grab 2 of these. Just one, probably. You know, 1 second, Padoru. And What do we need? Wow, this yogurt is kind of not very helpful. I wonder, does it do healing? Oh, shit. Okay, we're keeping that for healing then. That's gonna be our healing potion. Right. Oh, okay. That's what's happening. I see what's happening here. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Just a saw. There's the. Come on, game. There you go. I mean, understandable. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have basically everything we're probably ever going to need on this adventure and almost no inventory left. And I just gotta finish this up. Yeah, it really sounds like it was having fun. Okay, let's fill back up. I think I can, for the most part, just fill up. Yep. Okay then, so 16 liters. I should probably leave the flax fibers. I might actually hit full stack. Okay. And with that, we are as equipped as we're ever going to be. To go to the... Oh, that's where it was. To go to the... It'll come to me. The archives! There we go. Told you it'll come to me. Alright. I think we're gonna finish once I go to the end of the whatchamacallit, who's wants it, of the road I've paved northwards. I really need to add the road here. Like connect the road here to the road to my home. Because the thing is, I was initially considering like backing up and getting an elk, but the problem with that is we have oh really? Things that you have to restart for like what? Okay, did I equip? No, I did not equip. Oh wait, Gambison is also functional for I'm gonna stick with leather in combination with everything else. Gotta go drop them back. Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, wow, you might actually have more than me. Or about the same. Because I think I have like 500 combined hours in just to say that I have on this machine. And good few more hours on saves that I had before I restarted. Mm. But like, are you hosting servers for your friends or like what? Because with it's a bit hard to imagine servers like the archives being a problem when making. Holy shit! This thing is almost like aggressively lagging right now. Okay, and the body armor. There we go. Because honestly, I just when I host servers, I just do it for the boys, you know. I started playing just like I think around the time. No, not I think. I started playing around the time the archives were released, but I couldn't tell you like if it was like slightly before or just afterwards, but it was something to that effect. No, it was definitely after, because I remember that we had the problem of not being able to find the archives because they hadn't spawned in our world. I see. Honestly, on the technical aspect, I generally have no clue, because for my friends, they just, I don't even do dedicated servers, they're just open to LAN and run it, but that's because I think the most that I've ran it for at one time has been like 5 people, myself included. Hey, boys. The dog woke up. Anyways. Yeah. Actually, I think it's a bit more than that. I'm gonna hit save and leave world so we can like look over the saves. I've done it before, but I do kind of want to wrap things up right now, so I'm not gonna start doing it. But I have done it before where I ran like after I finished like play session, I showed people. Holy shit! It's still snowing. God damn. Okay, so these are the worlds that I have in just on this machine. So that totals to how much? 172 plus 156, that's 328. Plus 42, that's 370. 300, no, 425, 584, right? I just opened to LAN and I'm using Radmin for that because it's really just so easy to install and run. But anyways, so yeah, I have, you know, a bit of time in the game myself. I don't know about like other, because I do have a few other worlds that I've played through, and I don't know really how much. Because I know in one of them, for example, we were getting to steal. It was the first world actually that I've ever had. You know, like I have 2 or 3 worlds. Yeah, I have another world that I've played like a fair chunk, and I am a bit sad that I lost that one. Um, yeah, there's one that's yeah, I actually don't know what this one is about. Let's pop it open and have a look. Yeah. Man. Imagine the thing doesn't even like turn on. That's a very real chance with this, because I've run a good few mods and I don't really keep track of where everything is because it just too much work. Wait, I think this one is one where I didn't even like. I just had a few pit kilns going. It was right after we had red clay introduced to the game, introducing the whole headache of like red clay and blue clay. Um, and I think I only have like a small-ish collection of shit. You know, it's not even much. Well, I guess much of anything. But then again, I don't remember. That's the funny thing about the way that my brain works. Like, it sometimes even forgets that it hasn't forgotten something. Like, I'll genuinely. um, so, like, for context, for the new people, I have graduated chemical engineering, right? My mom has a master's in biochemistry. So we have like some overlap in our fields, and we'll talk about shit, and I'll like be telling her something, about my work or stuff, and like while describing it to her, and realizing, oh wait, no, I actually do understand this shit. I just kind of assumed that I was pretending I was, and it's one of those moments where it's just a surreal experience. But yeah, so I'll just very often you'll hear me go, "Oh right, that is a thing that happens. I remember that happens." Uh, hmm, fellas, I think this world might be chalked up as unable to load. Either that or I'll need to wait a while. Oh well. Anyways, I'm just gonna start doing the see you all next week spiel, and if it just loads up, then we're gonna get to see it. So, Happy New Year, everyone! Once again, I hope New Year's Eve has been lovely for everyone involved. I spent it playing Repo with some friends, and I gotta be honest, the ability to crawl into bed after a good few drinks and laughs with the boys without needing to like actually move my ass there and carry like all the leftover food that the host can't keep in the refrigerator. Really good experience. Would recommend. Oh, it's gonna be loaded. That's great. So I hope everyone else has had. What the fuck is this? Okay, I know what this is, but what the wait, I think I was okay, yeah, I think I know what this world is. I think I loaded it up to test. I'll just say test a few things, and I'm glad you think so. I think I loaded it up so I can test a few things about the way the new content generates. I'm just gonna close it off and hope that no one um who hasn't gotten spoiled yet got spoiled, because I do think it's a pretty good moment when you find it. But anyways, I'm glad you had fun, Taimur. And yeah, there was a wizard nearby. We'll meet him later on. I will start. I'll have to start everything going like, here there be spoilers. But yeah. Anyways, and I hope you all hit New Year's with enough sobriety to remember the prior nights, or at least the highlights. That being said, I will be seeing you all next week, and we will start heading towards the archives. It only took starting something that I found really, really boring and unfun to do, namely the Giga Pit, to actually get me moving there. But I'm also kind of doing this in the hopes that I'll collect the necessary bell peppers. And yeah, with that, I'll see you all next week. have a great week ahead of you, and let's hit the ground running this year. It doesn't need to start great to get great. All right? All right. Good luck to you all.